Hey folks, welcome to the Full Throttle family. My name is Gary, this is Summer, and today we're going to be doing a comparison and overview of a few different motorcycle jackets that are out there. And I'm sure, like many of you, you look at a lot of different jackets online, you have no idea what they're going to look like in person. So what I did is I ordered a bunch of them. I'm going to try my best to show you what they look like in real life, as far as the quality, the different features, the fit, all of that stuff. So we're just going to get right into that. So the first one that I ordered was the Merlin Dracot. And I got to tell you, out of all of these jackets, to me, this one definitely looks the absolute best. This is their Oxblood. I'm going to make sure the color correct so that you see what this actually looks like. This color is really nice. I like it a lot. Again, when it comes to just the overall appearance of the jacket, I think this looks the best. Just what do you think are your kind of overall?
I think that was another important thing that Gary didn't mention is, of course, I need to approve what jacket looks best on him, right? And, the Oxblood's nice. It just wasn't my favorite shade. But
fair enough. No,
opinion.
And going back just a little bit, folks, one of the big things with this was that I wanted a jacket that would obviously be protective if I actually had a crash or anything like that. But on top of that, I wanted to be able to get off the... I ride my bike to work a lot, and I work in Northern Virginia, so I want to be able to get off the bike and then not look like I'm Speed Racer, right? And also be able to take the same jacket and maybe go to lunch or something like that. So that was kind of the idea originally, and why you're going to see this adventure jacket here was I just wanted a winter jacket that was probably waterproof, and then I kind of started thinking a little bit more deeply about it. I wanted a jacket that looked good off the bike and didn't look like I was just coming off the racetrack. So that's what these are. And not only that, these are expensive jackets, right? All these are expensive. So I also wanted a jacket that I could just wear if I wanted to wear it, even if I wasn't going to get on the bike. So, that's where I went from just being warm and dry to, hey, let's make sure that it's a little bit more practical for everyday life as well. So again, I really like this jacket. One of the big things with all of these jackets, I was specifically looking for jackets that had a European or more of an athletic cut. You can see I'm kind of a bigger guy, 6 foot and some change, and around 235 is my weight. So I'm larger up top and I have a smaller waist, so I didn't want something that was... A lot of jackets that I end up ordering are huge up here and then huge down here. I wanted something that had a taper through the waist, tighten it up, that just a little bit more form-fitting, so it looked better.
Not so boxy. Exactly.
All right, so with this jacket, a lot of different features. I'm going to have Summer read it, but I'm going to throw those up there on the screen. So on this jacket, for the features?
We had 1.2 to 1.3 millimeter full grain cowhide leather. We have a removable lining, thermal lining, but you said that's a vest lining. And
yeah, so we'll talk a little bit more about that and show that to you.
It does have level 2 shoulder and elbow armor. It has a pocket for an optional back protector, which is not included. The back protector is not included, sold separately. YKK zippers, which the zippers are very nice. Twin chest ventilation points, hand pockets, a split hem opening with an accordion stretch on the side, which was a good feature. Expanding rear shoulder panels, and jacket to pants connecting zipper. So that's nice.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. So back here is your vent. So just going over the features on the outside of the jacket, we have this back vent, and these are YKK zippers. But I'll tell you, they bind up more than I'm used to as far as the YKK. They're a little stiffer, and sometimes, again, they kind of bind up more than I would expect your normal YKK zippers. Again, you got the snap up front. Again, this jacket just looks beautiful. I like the detail here. We have some perforation and venting on the side. Here's your shoulder pads. We have your snaps right here with the zippers there on the sleeves.
So really nice, stylish, good-looking jacket. On this one, the shade of brown wasn't my favorite, but the leather's really nice. This was probably my favorite leather out of any of the jackets. The way the leather looked and felt. I just didn't care for the shade myself, but a lot of nice features. Would have preferred that the pulls and stuff would have been a little sturdier on the zippers. Was one thing I noticed.
Yeah, these do feel cheap, and they do feel like they're gonna break.
Very easily.
They even just pulling it like this, you can kind of see them stretch a little bit or stress a little bit. On the back, you can see, and then when I zip this up, again, this is a 50, it's size 50, which would be a 2XL.
For reference, he usually wears a XL shirt, or in normal jackets, an XL.
So, and again, it does taper through the waist, kind of becomes a little bit more form-fitting than some of those other ones.
Still enough room to put the back protector in.
Yep. And just like Summer said, I think the leather on this feels probably the nicest between, probably feels the most premium. It still feels tough, durable, but also soft, and just nice overall.
I like the sheen on that leather a little better too.
It does, it looks nice. All right, let's go to the inside of here. Let's talk about a few of the features here. So first of all, I will tell you that this liner on the inside, this liner that you have here on the inside, it looks the nicest. It actually, it's one of those things that kind of is designed to look really nice, but I'm not that impressed with the quality for a couple things. Number one, it doesn't feel that premium. It looks premium, but it doesn't feel that thick or that premium to begin with. The zipper on here is okay. It feels sturdy overall. But my biggest complaint with this is the fact that you don't have the liner go all the way through the arms, right? So that's kind of a big deal. And if you're really trying to stay warm, that's going to be a major factor in it overall. Another thing that I'm not a fan of in this particular one is this inner lining that you have here. This is the jacket lining itself. It feels very soft, very nice, but it feels very, very flimsy. Even here, we have the area that you would actually attach to a pair of pants or something like that. Folks, in a 3 to 5 mile an hour slide, this is getting torn off. Yeah. The same liner is where your shoulder and elbow pockets, and I can tell you, if you ever taken these in and out, this is going to tear. I was very concerned about the longevity of this inner liner here, so that was my biggest complaint overall. But this is the nicest looking jacket. I think it's probably middle of the road when it comes to actual quality, or my opinion of the quality overall. So very nice jacket. Anything else we missed on there?
No, I think that's about it.
All right.
Final opinion, I really like the style of this jacket. I really like the quality of the outside leather. The color is not my preference of brown, but.
And this does come in another color too. I think it's brown or maybe even black or something like that. I don't know. I'll throw it up here or there, somewhere around there, so you can see that. Some
of the quality could be a little better on some of the finishes.
Absolutely. Yep. But it does look really good. All right. So the next jacket that we're going to go over is the Highway 21 Gaster jacket. Again, I'll throw that up there on the screen. And Summer's going to go over the kind of the description of that as well.
It does have a Hydrogar removable liner. It says it's weatherproof technology, windproof, waterproof, and breathable. High visibility reflective panels for snap waist adjusters for a customized fit, and YKK main zipper.
They're actually I'm
just reading what it says.
No, I hear it. So all the zippers are actually YKK. So anyways, let's talk about just overall perception of this, right? So first of all, I would say that the leather on this feels the toughest, most durable, and out of all these jackets, this one definitely feels, especially once you have it on, definitely feels the most protective. It's a little bit stiff, a little bit, not overly, but feels the right amount of stiffness, the right amount of thickness. Just feels very, very protective overall. So really good on that. The zippers on this jacket were one of my favorites. They're the smoothest all the way around. They feel very durable. Everything about them is much better. The pulls on these are definitely thicker than the other one. This one was 2X. All right, so this is a 2X.
It's nice. It has the accordion stretch pleating under the arm, so you have more freedom of movement.
Yeah, as far as out of all the jackets, if I knew I was going down, this is the one I would definitely want to have on. It feels very protective. Feels very good.
A couple of two different ventilation systems here.
There's a quilt pattern stitching that you have on here. I don't know if you can see. You can see the quilt pattern stitching that we have there.
Yeah, style-wise, the quilt pattern wasn't my favorite, but the leather on this, I didn't prefer the super matte finish of the leather, but I do like the thickness and sturdiness of this leather. So a little bit of a trade-off there.
Yeah, and again, it's very form-fitting through the waist, maybe even more so than the Merlin. And again, this one, the overall jacket feels a little bit more quality. Yeah. It's not quite as retro looking as the other one. The other one, there's some areas that it's clearly designed to look more premium, but it just doesn't feel premium and all this. I do really like this two-way zipper that we have on a sleeve. You can zip this up or down. That way you can still have your sleeve zip, but it actually is still venting out there. So a lot of really nice features. We do have, again, the vents up on the arms and the bicep area. We do have level 1 armor on the shoulders and the elbows. I would like to see a level 2 in both of those. There's no reason why it's not. But again, even with this only being level 1, this jacket overall feels much more protective.
You have also some zippers on the side for extra room. If you need to expand them out a little bit, if you need a little extra room.
That's for after Thanksgiving.
I was about to say that. It's after you eat the turkey. And
Opening this jacket up, I do like the liner in this jacket much more than the Merlin itself. This is the only waterproof liner out of the leather jackets that we have. So this liner is waterproof. It's very thick, feels very nice. The liner itself is sleeved, so you have that liner going all the way down your arms as well. So overall, everything on here just feels very, very nice. The inner liner here feels much more durable. It doesn't feel like it's gonna rip. Doesn't feel, you know, it just feels durable. Everything about this is a really, really good quality jacket in my opinion. You do have these inner pockets here. I think they're saying that these are designed for concealed carry. I'm not sure that's how I would use these. This one on the right-hand side is a zip. This one over here is a snap. Both of them feel very, you know, durable. You could put documents and things like that in there and it feel like trustworthy. I believe both of those are waterproof as well, but you can check that. But again, overall, I really like this jacket.
yep. Even a nice little touch with an embroidery, with the Highway 21 embroidery there.
Yeah.
Just some nice little quality touches on the jacket.
It really does. Everything about this this feels very durable. It feels like it's something that I would actually take on the track. I used to have a tracksuit and the leather felt very similar to this. It still feels nice, still feels soft, but at the same time, it still feels very, very durable and rugged, right? So you can see that we have the quilt pattern stitching continued on the elbows as well. Again, really, really nice, really understated jacket overall. I think it's a nice jacket. All right, so the next jacket is basically an adventure jacket, right? So this is the Alpinestars Andes Pro Drystar. I think I got that right. Again, I'll throw this up there. I'll put the description up there. I'm not gonna read it. There's a lot of stuff that is kind of in the description of this. There's a lot going on with this jacket. Number one, as far as an adventure jacket goes, this is probably one of the nicest that I've seen. I really like everything about this jacket. It is waterproof, and this jacket is set up to where it will accept the Tech Air system, the airbag system that Alpinestars has, and everything about this jacket is really nice. I like this jacket. It's just not one of those jackets there again that I'm gonna wear and then go out to eat, you know, go out to lunch or something like that. It's just a little bit, looks like you're coming in from an adventure race, right, or something like that. So again, really nice jacket. I'll go ahead and throw this on. It's very adjustable. We have adjustments all through the bicep and the forearm, through here. So 6 foot, 230 pounds. You can see how this fits on me. It fits nice. It feels like it should on the arms. You know, it's not overly loose, but it's not even with the liner on the inside. It's not, you know, I don't feel crowded in there. So everything feels good. All the zippers and everything are very nice in this. I don't know if they're YKK or anything, but they do feel nice and smooth.
They're a plastic zipper though versus a metal.
Yep. Well, I think the zipper, I don't know.
It's plastic.
Yep, it looks plastic. I think she's right.
I'm right.
All right, so.
Yep, there's a couple of ventilation zippers here. Pocket here. Pretty cool. It looks like some of this is reflective, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of this reflective. Again, the fit and finish on this looks very nice. The quality looks good. Once we open this thing up on the inside here, you have a very nice liner. This liner, and it is sleeved. That liner is sleeved. This jacket itself is the Drystar technology, so it is waterproof to begin with. Right here, you have the pocket where you can put the back armor and or the airbag system in there. We have zips down here that will connect to pants. Again, this doesn't feel like super durable or anything like that. So you're probably, if you do get into a slide with pants on, this is zipped up, you're probably gonna need to replace that portion of it or get something fixed on there, but who knows. Again, really nice jacket overall. When it comes to adventure jackets, I think this is probably one of the best ones that you can get. I think overall it looks good to me, but just not exactly what I was personally looking for. But since I had it, I wanted to review it. It does have level 1 armor. You can upgrade to level 2 armor. And there again, you can always upgrade to that airbag system as well. All right, the last jacket that we're gonna cover is the first manufacturing Cursader jacket. This jacket, as soon as it came out, this immediately felt like the most premium jacket to me. The leather is as nice and as soft as that Merlin jacket, maybe even a little bit nicer, I think, to some extent. The zips on this were by far the most durable looking, feeling, and the smoothest. That's one of the things that really stood out to me right away.
And the pulls are really nice metal pulls too.
Everything about this jacket just looks super premium, and I really like the styling as well. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'll throw it on. All right, so here this jacket is on me. And again, this jacket feels, to me, the leather felt the nicest. It still feels extremely durable, still feels very soft and pliable, but still feels safe riding on the motorcycle itself. I also like the fact that this didn't have any perforated, because again, this was mainly for riding in the fall and the winter. I didn't want any perforated areas that I have to seal off. This does have vents that you can open up, but there again, this was a jacket that was primarily designed for, you know, wearing in the cold. And even if you have a liner in some of these other jackets, if it's perforated, you're going to start getting a draft through there overall. The only problem with this jacket is that it didn't come with actual armor. So I did buy first manufacturing armor, and so you're looking at about another $100 by the time you get the shoulder, the elbow, and the back protector to put in this. And I'll actually show you what that looks like once it's in as well. So just going over the exterior of the jacket, what do you think, Ben?
It's nice. There's a couple of vents back here in the back. I like this style the best out of any that you've tried on. Fits you really nice, looks good, and it also looks like a jacket that just a normal leather jacket. So like you said, if he jumped on the bike and stopped for lunch, looks like he just has on a normal leather jacket, not necessarily a motorcycle or riding jacket. It
has some nice detail up here on the shoulders. It has like this kind of padded, what is this called? Some sort of special detail?
No.
All right, I don't know. Anyways, it has this detail that's on the shoulders itself. All right, so when we open this jacket up, you know, it definitely has one of the nicest liners out of all these. I really like this. It's very nice, very warm feeling. It looks nice. It looks durable. The quality's there. It's not waterproof like the Gaster jacket. Also on the inside, we do have these side pockets. We have one over there and one over here. Both of these are snaps.
They're really deep too.
Yeah, they are. And
nice.
They sell this as a concealed carry pocket, and it does have like this elastic holster. I would not use that to carry a gun. Just so it is what it is. But the pocket is nice itself. And again, we have both of these. They're very deep. Nice to put any sort of documents, your cell phone, anything like that. Now, when we get over here, the zipper goes all the way around. And there again, this is a sleeved liner. So you have that liner going all the way down the arms as well. So, you know, the features of this jacket this was by far my favorite jacket. I mean, just the quality, the fit and finish, everything about it was nice. I love the zippers. These were the smoothest, most heavy-duty feeling zippers that they had. Everything about it looked great, except for the fact that Summer did not like the color.
Just a little too much orange in this brown for me. I didn't prefer this shade. Really liked the jacket, really liked the style. Love the fit on Gary, but just didn't prefer. Yeah,
as soon as I walked down on it, she had the face like. So I was really disappointed because I liked it so much, and she just didn't like the color. Now this does come in a darker, kind of a blackish brown color. I was ordering this off of Revzilla, and they did not have that in stock. But the cool thing about this jacket is you can actually hold on. Look at that. All right, so. Okay, so for those of you that are going to take this literally, it doesn't actually do that, right? So that's a little editing trick.
Sad
it's
to
silly.
Say that, but
it is. All right, so this jacket doesn't change color if you shake it, but this is the exact same jacket in the darker color, which looks really, really good. So the problem was that Revzilla didn't have this in stock, so I ended up having to order this directly from First Manufacturing. They did have it in stock. I got it in, man, and I was just really impressed with this color. It's almost a black, but with like blackish brown. All right, and then as you can see, there's some kind of distressing here that looks a little bit more brown, but man, it just looks
only distressing in the color, though not in the fabric itself, not the leather. The leather's perfect, and the reason I like this shade too is it can read either black or brown, so you can wear a lot of stuff with it, and it's going to look great. It's going to look great with your bike.
Yeah,
and yeah.
Now, what I did find interesting was that the inside of this is slightly different. So, if you remember, the other liner didn't have this like mesh at the top, and it's not mesh all the way through. It's like mesh on top of the liner, and I don't know why that's different, but it is. But everything else is the exact same.
See, this color's a lot better.
So this is what it looks like without the armor. I'm gonna throw the armor in so you can kind of see that in a second. But man, this jacket this one even feels a little bit better than the other one. It feels a little bit more fitting through the side. So it was just the perfect color. And again, I had to order this directly from First Manufacturing. So let's go ahead and throw the armor in real quick. Oh, and since I'm here, we're pulling out this liner so we can put the armor on the inside. So we do have actual snaps, which I really like. For the liner on the inside, a lot of times you'll have these like silly little like cloth loops. I like the fact that these are actual snaps as opposed to some of the other methods they use to attach the liner to the jacket itself. So that's actually nice. All right, so now we have the armor installed and the cold weather liner back in place as well. You can see it doesn't add any real major. Can you see any major like additional bulk?
I mean, I see a tiny bit of edge, but no.
You know, after a while, you're going to see the outline. You're going to see a slight wear of the outline of the back protector. That's always going to happen on a leather jacket. But overall, that feels really, really good. The armor is really good, high quality. It feels flexible. It's not overly stiff. It really doesn't have any resistance in being able to move my arms, so that's nice as well. Yeah, this jacket doesn't have the pocket for chest protections, but you do have the option for elbow, shoulders, and back. So overall, really, really nice. And as you can imagine, this is the one I ended up going with, but I can tell you right now, all of these jackets are really nice. And honestly, it was really kind of a tough decision. I may end up even keeping one or two of the other ones as well. So I was really thinking about doing that. I think there was only like 50 bucks or something anyhow, each of one of those. All right, folks. Well, I hope that was helpful. I hope that was informative. Hopefully you can pick the right one for you. Make sure that you're riding safe out there. That's what's really all about. And again, hopefully just being able to see the colors, see some of the options, see something in real life, or at least as close as we can to real life, as opposed to just a flat picture that you're going to see on a lot of the different websites. So yeah, you really can't go wrong with any of them. But for me, this was the best one as far as the overall quality, the protection, and what's most importantly is looking good, right? So it looks good. All right. So anyways, folks, again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that. What else you guys say?
Is summer approved?
All right, it's summer approved. Again, we really appreciate you tuning in. We're going to continue to throw some videos up here every now and then, more of those lifestyle videos. But if you haven't done so already, go check out our other channel, Paramount Tactical. That's our business. We really appreciate the support. We appreciate you sharing, liking, and commenting this video as well. Make sure you're subscribed. But until next time, we'll talk to you soon and ride safe.